next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from the bank. Deontay Hardy to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. A lot of grass ahead. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now
This guy called. Oh, this guy can't nothing. Got called. It is what it is.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. And he gets him around 6 there. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Love on 3rd and short. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready, black up. Right.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10, Love trying again. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Throwing his Love on 3rd. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. He's got to gain a 6 there. Justin Madden making that stop. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Watson with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Yo. What's up, bro? What's going on,
we
brother?
will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter.
Yeah.
Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Yeah. Out the 8th? Yeah. All right.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Love from the gun. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Down. Blaster, 6. Red, cycle. Set, hut. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I missed it. Fuck. Oh, the wind called it. Good shit.
Drop back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, report.
Play action. Here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Working quickly here.
Hey, hey.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Henry on second. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Pass into the hands.
Yeah, it was 2 of them you had to worry about, too. Aguilar was gone and Andrews was gone.
Until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown.
L line is handling us.
Grow their lead just before halftime.
I gotta remember who that first play was. Just a yank. Okay.
So Brock, this
It's really 7-7 to me.
here in the first half as they extend their lead.
7-3.
When things are going
It's really
well,
7-3.
sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black swap. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to manage
The D-line is doing us bad, too. It's crazy. Come on, y'all. You gotta win something.
Yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout take. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set. 6, Madden. Cut.
He'll throw it. That's grabbed inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The kick by Folk is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good. You get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Shot, 17. Will Green. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. That's caught. Tucker Kraft.
You gotta block, Watson. What are you doing? You have to block.
First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Namdi Madubuike making that stop. Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. Blue striker. Black ultra. Side 2. Ready?
Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Trail, yellow.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Fury, yellow. Hey.
He's throwing for it. And he's got a man complete. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Man in motion here. First down. Here's Lamar. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Good shit, Nixon. You a dog for real.
And he makes the
You a
next
dog
throw.
for real.
It's a touchdown on the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6.
That's the one we miss. That's the one we miss. Can't fill it all the way up right there.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football.
Elijah, what's up, bro? You going?
Hardy on the return.
Never mind. Never mind.
He stops on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Jackson trying to get after the pick. That's taken in by Henry. And they finally bring him down.
Yeah, and I was hitting 48 yarders and 52 yarders. It was just stupid.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for Jackson. Andrews with the catch.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 6 coming up here. They've got a man in motion. From the 16.
Oh, I missed that.
This one off to his running back, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Ready. Smack. Ready. Set.
2nd and 8. Reed's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Play fake, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just...
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running once more with Henry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.